Mom, you're gonna say this is gross.
What's up? Welcome back to Thrashing Outdoors. So I've got something very exciting, which you can probably already tell by the description or the title of this video. But it finally came. I finally saved up the money, saved up my points. This is the one of two that I will be getting. This is the Lowarance Elite TI2 9-inch. As you can see here, this also is got the 3-in-1 transducer. I did not get the one with the maps because I have a map card in my Hook 2, and I'm just gonna put it back in this one. So, a couple things to run down real quick is the reason I went with I've looked and looked and looked, and I could not decide which ones I wanted to do between the Humminbird, Helix, the Lowarance, or just biting the bullet and getting the HDS. HDS is a lot of money. Helix is $500 more than this, and neither one of them could talk back and forth. So I really don't know why I needed them to do that, because I'm gonna have a transducer in the front and I'm gonna have this transducer in the rear. So that sounded weird. So anyways, in the back of the boat. So my plan is I bought this one. This is the Elite TI2 9-inch with a 3-in-1 transducer, no maps, no navionics. It's just got the regular what do they call it? US C map, I think is what they call it. Yeah, C map. So this was $1,000. And then the one with the maps was like $1,069. So I saved myself $70, even though I've already spent $200 on the map card. I've already got a map card, so I saved myself $70 with this one. I'll put the card in here, and then they can talk back and forth. And then my next one I'm gonna get is the Elite 9, but only with no transducer, because I'm gonna be purchasing the HDI transducer as well to put off the trolling motor. So today's just gonna be an unboxing of this, just kind of show you what's in the box. I planned on hopefully getting it starting to install today, which if you don't know, have any freaking clue on how to do it like me, let's see if we can get it done together. I don't know. Stay tuned for that video. But I planned on trying to get it installed today, but I woke up and there was like 1.5 inches of snow on the ground. It's April, people. It's the middle of April, and there was 1.5 inches of snow on the ground, or an inch of snow. And it was still snowing. It's still snowing now, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning. So that might wait for a couple days until it starts to get warm. It's supposed to be back in the 60s, I think, by this weekend. We'll see. So anyways, let's do the unboxing of this and see what all comes in it. I'll kind of talk about it. Like I said, I've done a ton of research on this. I literally could not figure out what route I wanted to go, because I know my Minn Kota, I have a Minn Kota trolling motor. I kind of wanted that to talk to my depth finder up front, and that way it would map its own course. But that was going to take a Humminbird, and as well as the iPilot Link. I have an iPilot. I don't think I have the Link, so I'd have to get a whole new. I think it'd just be more money, and I said, you know what? These seem to be pretty good. I have read a lot of online negative reviews, so I hope to God that they've got them fixed. Software issues. I talked to Lowarance. They said that's been well taken care of. There's no issues with it. I will let you know. I hope to God I don't have to deal with the problems that I was reading, because there were a lot of negative reviews on this unit from 2-3 years ago with software issues happening. So I hope that I don't have that issue, but if I do, I'll be sure to let you know. So first in the box, I've got welcome aboard. Just a little some quick paperwork here. Addendum Elite TI. Kind of shows you, what is this? SW release, software release 19.1 maybe. That's what it stands for. I don't know. Power pole charge module, dual mode Wi-Fi, CMAP and BARC. Okay, some paperwork. Then we've got our got a lot of more paperwork here. It looks like ooh, yeah, we're gonna need that baby right there. Installation manual. Pretty good sized book. In here is Elite 12. I don't have a 12. These more? Elite 7. Okay, so there's got to be a 9 in here. Okay. Elite 9. TI2 mounting template. So we've got a mounting template. Why do I keep saying template? Template. Anyways, we'll take a look at that later. And a limited warranty. Piece of paperwork, and then active imaging transducers, active imaging 3-in-1 side scan, blah, blah. A little bit about the transducers. Looks like how to mount it. Dimensions, parts and accessories, technical specifications, so on. A little bit about the transducers. So, that's a pretty good chunk of paperwork there. It's not bad. Next up. Looks like we have the unit itself. Got some plastic upon plastic. So here's the unit. Comes with the cover. You can see that there, huh? It's pretty fancy. This is a touchscreen unit. And then another thing I'm kind of excited about with this is that I read, and I think even the new hooks have it, but I know the HDS has it, it has a creative mapping. So like you can start, as long as you have a memory card in here to record the data, you can map out, like as your sonar goes across things, it will map it out and put it on your map as the actual depths and everything in live time, opposed to just relying on, you know, the maps that are installed on this, or like using Navionics. So Navionics is a really good card. These aren't too bad. They're pretty decent. But if you have a favorite fishing hole that you go fish, and maybe you want to know exactly where everything's at, you spend a day driving around, letting it do its mapping, and you can get every curve, dip, hole, everything marked out like perfect. So we're gonna set this down for a second here. Let's see what else we got in the box. I don't know what that noise was. And that's it. Oh, doggy. I don't know why I'm so excited about this, but I got a white Lowarance sticker. You can't even see it. It says Lowarance on it. And then you should be able to see this one, a blue one as well. So that's pretty awesome. I got some stickers for the fridge. I don't know which one I'm gonna put on there yet. All right, we got a white box here. Let's see what's in here. First up, we have our bracket. It mounts to the unit. Next in line is, looks like some, okay, so we have the inline fuse in this one, and the, looks to be some mounting screws, as well as the screws for that to mount into this. we also have Lowarance. Oh, there's 2 books, but one of them's in Dutch, Italian, Netherlands, Norsk, Suomi, Savinskia, and Chinese. And then this is one of them, because this one's in English, Espanol, Francais, and Portuguese. So we have a quick Elite TI2 guide. Okay, shows us how to use the zoom in, zoom out, waypoints, power, how to use the card reader, you know, how to set systems, the sonar, edit a page, setting menu. So this is kind of the overall guide on how to use the system. So we'll probably take a look at that. I don't know about you guys, but I like to read through as much as the manuals that come with it as I can. Just because it's, you know, I feel like every time that I read a manual, I see something in there that I wouldn't have ever known without reading it. I'd be like, oh, it's got that feature. That's cool. I'll probably use that. So anyways, next in the box. Looks like I got some zip ties and some other bolts and hardware. Not sure what that's for. Hopefully our directions will tell us. And then we've got the transducer mount plate. I'm kind of hoping, I don't know if it will, but I'm really hoping, because if it doesn't, this will probably change the game of whether I install or not, because I'm not comfortable drilling into my boat. I'm hoping that the transducer that's on my boat now, which is the side scan for the hook, I'll basically be able to use the same holes to mount up this bracket, because if I can't, I'm not going to be real comfortable in drilling holes in my boat. I don't want to sink. And then last but not least, I believe, oh no, we got one other item, but here is the transducer. This is the 3-in-1 transducer, and it is packed in a nice little bubble here. That looks to be about the same size. It might be a little larger. Oh, it's like rubbery on the bottom right here. Okay, it's got my 6 mounting points there. But yeah, it seems to be about the same size. Packaged in a nice little case here. We'll just keep that on there so we don't screw it up. Maybe. Okay. So we've got our transducer. This is a 25-foot cable if you are interested in knowing that. We have our inline fuse, which that didn't come with one. It's not in there. I can't tell. Let's check her out. Here you go. Did we get 2 fuses, or they just haven't put one in yet? So they did not put it in there. So there's our fuse for our inline fuse. It is 5 amps. Oh wait, there's another fuse. This one is 3 amps. Can't tell. There's another one in here. So there's a couple somewhere. I hope to God our instructions tell us which one to use. So I would assume actually this one, because it came out of the same bag as this, and it also has some connectors on it, so that those probably go onto here. I would assume that this one goes in there, and it does say 3 amps. So inline fuse there. This one, no idea, unless it's on the boat, like in the main power, in the fuse block, that they figure you don't have one yet or need one. They throw it in there. So we'll see. We'll read through the directions a little bit. Check it out. I've got a pretty good plan of attack of going forward on how to install it, but you're going to have to watch the video to find that one out. And I'm hoping that it works out okay to where I can, this video, you know, will help somebody else, because I've watched a lot of videos on trying to install one as well. And I do not like, I don't think I've really found too many that's worth a darn, like really tell you and get in depth like I'm going to do. So here's the power cable to the back of the unit. So, and that's everything that's in the box, guys. Like I said, I don't know what else to say about it. I can go over some details on it real fast, but it is touchscreen. It's got the creative mapping. It's a 9-inch screen. I wanted to. The reason I got it was because I want to put one in the bow and in the console. I wanted a little bit bigger one in the console because I find myself sometimes kind of squinting and really leaning in to look at my 7-inch. And I think 12-inch, if I went with the 12-inch, one, it would drain my pocketbook, and two, it was going to be a lot harder to mount. But then I did get a RAM mount to mount on the screen so I can bring it closer. So now I'm going to have a bigger screen, and it's going to be a little bit closer because the way it sits now, if you've watched my videos on my boat, it sits up against the window and kind of back. Now I'm going to kind of bring it out and pretty much right over my toggle switches for all my master power and everything. So it's gonna be closer and it's gonna be 2 inches bigger. And then I wanted one up front, and I haven't bought that one yet, and I still haven't quite decided what I'm gonna do. Right now I have in my cart the 9-inch with the transducer and the mounting kit for the transducer. Of course, I found another mounting kit online, which I'll show you that one if I decide to go with it, which I think I probably will because I have a power drive and the whole thing spins, blah, blah, blah. If you have a power drive, you know what I mean. Trying to hook up the transducer, the cable's it's gonna be a pain in the butt, but I found somebody that makes like a kit for it, and I think it's gonna be really good. It's just kind of expensive. It's like 130 bucks, 140 bucks. So I'll probably end up ordering it, but I don't know when. But anyways, on the bow, I'm really stuck between. It's going to be an Elite TI because I want them to talk back and forth. Like I said, I haven't quite. I don't know why I'm stuck on that because my map card that's going to go in the console, I don't really need it to go into. I don't think I'm going to need that map card for my bow unit. I'm not going to be. The only time I use the map is when I'm running up and down river or in the lake trying to stay in the channel. I don't want to get it, I don't want to go into shallow areas or be cruising full speed and then come to a shallow area. I use that to keep myself out of danger. Maybe I'll try to use it a little bit more, just seeing contours of, the depth contours and stuff like that, but I don't use it too often. And then I guess what I do want to use it for is because I'll be able. The one unit will be mounted up to the transducer that'll be by the motor, and then one will be mounted to a transducer that's in the front. But since they're going to be able to talk, I can actually see the transducer at the motor on my bow unit if I want to. They'll talk back and forth, or I can see my trolling motor transducer in my console. So instead of having to hook up dual transducers, so that way I can see both, or have to run a lot of cable between, like the HDS. I don't remember the price of it, but there's a whole another box, and you got to run like an Ethernet cord. I don't think it was too bad. I think it's you just got to buy the cable to go between the two. But the Humminbird, it's already $500 more for the same unit, the 9-inch. Or 10-inch, I think is what theirs was. And it's $500 more. And I know Hummingbird's probably a little bit better, but for like their mid-class, it's $500 more, which this is Lowarance's mid-class. And then to sync them, you have like $800 in networking stuff that you got to buy. And to me, I was like, I wouldn't be networking those together because I don't want to spend that much. I mean, obviously this stuff's not cheap. It's $1,000 just for this setup, and then I'm looking at another $1,100 to put the setup on the bow, so I'm $2,200 deep, and I don't even have like real expensive depth finders. These are the mid grades. I think they're going to be great for what I want to use them for, but it's not like the HDS and the Solix. It's not the high end. Those get upwards just for a 9-inch. Those get up like $2,000. It's ridiculous. So if you can afford it, all the better to you, but I can't. And I basically, everybody knows I travel a lot. I basically got this for free because I bought it through work points I get through like hotels and stuff. So that's being that, I'm gonna keep this video somewhat short. That was the unboxing of the Lowarance Elite TI2 9-inch, and stay tuned because hopefully soon I'll be installing it, and I hope that it goes well. I'm not gonna guarantee it because I'm not, you know, I have an idea, I have a plan, but if the plan it depends on if it's gonna work or not. So, and the first thing I'm gonna do is make sure that I can mount the bracket, because if I can't, I'm just going right to Bass Pro. I'm not drilling into my boat. I'll let them drill into it, screw it up, and if I sink it, they can pay for it. So, hopefully that works. If it does, then all I have to do is run cable and hook up power. If you're interested in the Hook 2 7-inch screen, I will be probably having one for sale pretty soon. Leave a comment below if you'd be interested in purchasing it. I think they run like $600 brand new or $500 brand new, somewhere around there. Obviously, I'm not gonna. To me, you know, I'm not gonna charge that much. I don't know, $200 or $300 maybe. We'll see. I gotta look it up and see what like used ones are going for. But if you're interested and you're looking for one, maybe you get a pretty good deal from me. I'll just comment below on that you would like to get in touch, and I'll see what we can't do. And then stay tuned for the next video of installing this. And then as well as, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, because we're having a giveaway on the March mystery tackle box and the monster bass. I'm going to compare them together. It's about $100 worth of lures. If you subscribe, at May 1st, I'm going to pull a winner. If we can reach 225 subscribers, I'm going to pull a winner, and I will get a hold of you and mail the 2 boxes of lures to you. So you could get possibly $100 for lures just by clicking that little subscribe button. So please do that. And like I said, if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, please leave them in the box below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And hey, we'll catch you next time.